It is, first of all, an international lay movement. It began in France in 1937 when four couples came to their parish priest, who was Father Henry Caffarel, and asked him to help them better understand their sacrament of marriage. Today, Teams has grown from that first encounter to be over 800 teams in the United States, and we are in over 92 countries worldwide. One of the fundamental things that Father Caffarel gave were these 7 components, concepts that we are to work on in between each meeting. We call them the endeavors. TJ, what are the endeavors?
Yeah, the endeavors are really something we as a movement strive to do, and it includes the regular reading of scripture, personal prayer or meditation. It's couple and family prayer. We have what we call a sit down, which is the husband and wife schedule a time to bring Christ into a discussion. And it can be anything that they choose, but it brings the husband and wife together. We also have what we call a rule of life, and that's up to the individual to choose, but it's usually some form of self-discipline or some sort of striving in your personal life to make improvements that bring you closer to your spouse and closer to what Christ is asking you to do. And then the last is really an annual retreat. And we try to attend that as a team so the other couples can support, but it's separating yourself from the hustle and bustle that goes on of each day and focusing on Christ and what he's saying, and then hopefully renewing your spirit for these endeavors. And that's the major tool that couples and teams work on as each and every day as we go through life. And then we have the meetings where the other couples get together and also provide support for each other, because the world doesn't support us in the way that we need any longer. So it's really important that we support each other. On the couples front, a lot of our discussion topics and a lot of the reading that we do encourage us to see Christ in our spouse and be Christ for our spouse. And that's the thing that Teams helps with, because if you don't discuss that, if you aren't studying that, if you aren't seeking ways of doing that, you probably aren't naturally doing that. What we've tried to do is encourage them to pray with us. Family prayer and conjugal prayer is one of the important things that Father Caffarel emphasized. Putting God first really is the example that we try to live, and we try to share that with our children. And it's not always easy, and it's easy to slip out of it if you don't focus on it continually. And I think that's one of the things that Teams brings, and we try to share that with those that we love.